Okay, so welcome back to another video. It is actually nearly 11 p.m. I have already trained. I didn't film an intro. I'll show you the session in a sec, but let's just say it is week 5. It is heavy. It is full of PBs this week, or the plan is anyway. And I have just had the best session, the most enjoyable session that I have had in months. Like, my mindset is so much better. I've been in such a rut the last month, 2 months, I don't even know how long it's been, but I genuinely enjoyed every single second of today's session, even though everything was heavy and it was difficult. To be honest, because I was in such a good mood and I was so prepared to go in and do the work, it wasn't actually that difficult. It's the easiest start to a week 5 I've probably had this entire off season, maybe since the first week of the off season, I don't even know, or the first block. Yeah, I'm really happy. I will show you everything in a moment. Just thought I'd say though, nutrition has been 100% on point, which obviously helps. I was nervous going into today's session because last week when I was unwell and really stressed and run down, I didn't do my accessory days on the Sunday and Monday. So I went into last week, although I'd been ill and run down, and I was still run down for last week's sessions, my body didn't have the same built up fatigue as it would normally have from my accessories. So I was a little bit unsure of how things were going to feel today because I have got a lot of DOMs from accessories. So I've cut out my Sunday session now. I should also say that. Before I was doing accessories on a Sunday, Monday and a Thursday. I have essentially combined Sunday and Monday to a longer session on a Monday, and I've taken out any extras that I don't think are necessary because I need that extra rest day, I think, especially now I'm cutting weight. I want that extra rest day to focus on recovery. And to be honest, I really need at the moment, because I've got so much other stuff going on, I'm so busy, I need that extra Sunday to just switch off a little bit. Like literally my Sunday plans is now get up, get all coaching work done by midday, have lunch and just relax all afternoon and evening. And that's what I did this Sunday, and I feel so much better for it. I actually feel rested, and yeah, and I think that's partly why tonight went so well. So yeah, a lot of ramble. Basically, I was worried going into today's session because I have got extra fatigue and DOMs that I didn't have last week because I missed my accessory days last week. So normally you do your accessories consistently, week on week, session on session, similar RPE. I normally taper them back for week 5. So your fatigue levels are pretty steady from accessories throughout the entire block. But obviously because I missed them, they were a little bit higher this week. And yeah, but even though I have really bad DOMs everywhere, amazing session tonight. So I will show you my session and then I will talk you through thoughts and feelings after, but obviously you can tell it was a very good session.
If you rockin' with it, put your hands up.
I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, just tell me where. Damn, I'm a long way home at a split road. Gotta make a choice, do I sober up? Am I tryna keep it going to be continued, or am I tryna lose? Gonna keep moving now. I don't think I wanna leave at a tough week. Gotta realize this is what I need. Still got the time to be counting sheep. It's too late, I'm in too deep. Don't wanna contemplate, overcomplicate this. And I made my choice, wanna see what's going on. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, just tell me where. Just tell me where. Ay, oh no, 머뭇거릴 시간 없어. 필수적인 this is my only answer. Yeah, my body keeps telling me go. Wanna be stacking towers from downtown. I'll be on a roll. 머릿속엔 it's a rush hour. This, that, overtime, champagne shower. Step back, skip lines, yeah, I'm never going cold. 어디 가야 해, 알려줘. Don't wanna contemplate, overcomplicate this. And I made my choice, wanna see what's going on. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there at the after party. Show up
Okay, so squats, 155, 4-6 is an all-time PB, and I felt like there was still 3 reps left in the tank, probably. It was about an RP7, I would say. I was so happy. Something has just clicked with squats, and I think, to be honest, my mental game is just back on track. It's back on point. I am dedicated and committed and excited to put the work in now. So I'm taking like my heavier sets a little bit slower. And I'm actually just letting myself just take my time and get everything right rather than rushing through it and risking misgrooves and stuff, which when I'm not in the mood to train, I am very guilty of doing that and rushing through stuff. So I've been mentally preparing for today and for this week's heavy lifts for like a good 3 or 4 days now. And I've literally just been sat there and like all I can think about is my training at the moment, which is a sign that I am back to my normal kind of excited, loving training self. But yeah, I have been like mentally preparing myself, being like convincing myself, and just a lot of self-talk where I'm just kind of, I don't even know how to explain myself, basically just reminding myself that as long as I take my time on all 3 lifts, rep to rep, and execute how I know I can, nothing will be max effort, nothing will move badly, and everything will move how it should, and I will hit every single target this week. And that's the mindset I went into today's session with. Literally just, sorry, my hand's going dead. Literally just like go in and be ready to just take it slow and commit. And I did. And I'm really happy because 155 for 6 moved incredibly well. That is the best start to a week 5 I have had, like I said earlier, since probably the first block of my off season. And this is block 5 now, I think. So I've also realised I have hit squat PBs every single block this off season. So that's so exciting. But yeah, so 155 for 6 moved incredibly well. Then I did 2 sets of back offs. Normally I do 3, but I made the choice after last block to only do 2 on this day because my back offs are heavy. I mean, firstly, the fact that I'm doing back offs at 140 on any day is mad, especially back off 7s at 140. So I did 2 sets to basically just not build up any excess fatigue for Saturday's primary day. So yeah, squats, incredibly happy. Not really much else to say, just took my time. And honestly, if you struggle with your rep work or you're struggling to kind of progress your squats, try just slowing things down. Like, let's be honest, 155 kilos on my back is not comfortable. But if I'd have rushed through it and just not really taken my time between each rep to reset and just make sure like my descent is controlled, I take that moment at the top to make sure everything, like my positioning is good and my brace is solid, it would have moved a lot worse, and then it would have been a lot harder and a lot more fatiguing than it needed to be. So by just having that extra few seconds at the top of each rep and controlling that descent slightly more, everything moved way better. So squats, that's the recap. I feel like I've just rambled, but it's fine. Bench, it was supposed to be a 3 count single at 112.5 today. Now my second warm-up was 102.5, and it felt a little bit, not slow, like it moved really quickly, but it just felt a bit difficult. But I decided to go 112.5 anyway, because I think it was more of a mental thing. And 112.5 was not a 3 count. It was basically just a comp pause, maybe slightly strict comp pause. But actually, that is the best 112 move. That's the longest pause I've ever done with 112, so I'm not mad. It is what it is. And then back off 6s at 97.5. They weren't the best executed, so I'm wearing my A7 jumper, my sweatshirt, that has the bar grip on the back, and I wore that tonight because I'm fed up of benching in just my sports bra, freezing cold in the garage this time of year, so I decided to invest in a bar grip jumper. I've got t-shirts, but they're a little bit too tight, they're definitely too small, and then I can't move around at all under the bar, so I thought if I got a slightly oversized sweatshirt it might be better, and it definitely is better, but I found it still quite hard to get my positioning quite right, so going to keep working on it. Probably wasn't the best to introduce this jumper on my heaviest bench sessions of the block, but it's fine. So yeah, 6s at 97.5 weren't the best because my positioning was a little bit off, but they were still fine. They were sub-max, and that's kind of the plan, to save as much energy as possible for Saturday. And then deadlifts, highlight of the session, which I have not said in a very long time. My mental block with deadlifts, I think, is gone. I've really snapped out of it. Where I've been excited to kind of work and put the effort in this week, one thing I've really been telling myself I'm capable of is deadlifting. My body is 100% healthy. I've had no issues with my back for weeks and weeks and weeks. And yeah, I don't think I've ever hit 165 for one set of 4 before, let alone 3 fairly comfortably. Like, it was close to max effort, but it wasn't really, like, I could probably have done a couple more reps on each set if I had to. I think I would have just struggled a little bit at lockout, but yeah, 4s at 165 is a massive highlight, and there was no pain in my back whatsoever. And doing that with, like, my hamstring DOMs is so bad as well. I'm just so happy. One thing I've found definitely helped my deadlift, which I think I mentioned in last week's video recapping this session, I've moved my belt up higher and it feels 100 times better. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking here because I've definitely rambled. I'll give more of an update on my cut and things like that on the next video, so make sure you check that out once it is uploaded. That'll be uploaded on Monday. But I hope you have enjoyed this, and if you have, please leave it a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you Monday for the next one.